Hi everyone. Thought of the day? My mind is blank, so we'll just keep right on going here. I am at the age now when people are calling me elderly and have been for quite some time, and I guess I'm okay with it. And I love Star Wars, Star Trek, I love science fiction, video games, RPGs, and I noticed how other people were posting their games online, and I thought, you know what? That sounds fun. I think I want to do the same thing. Uh, I am having fun with it. I am a casual gamer, and I thinking that maybe being a casual gamer, I'll attract people of the same mindset to watch my channel, and maybe attract some more advanced players who look at what I'm trying to do of slowing around the field here, just shaking their heads and laughing. But either way, it's all for fun, and right now character. The game is Star Trek Online right now, and my character is Skystryder. He is a Starfleet engineering officer. He is my most developed. His ship is the USS Poseidon, a T-6 dreadnought cruiser, armed mostly with phasers, fore and aft torpedoes, and aft mine launchers. And it is a tank, and I really do like this ship. It is my favorite. And what I decided to do today is I got curious about the Gamma Quadrant. I have not run any missions at all in the Gamma Quadrant, and I think I'm going to go check that out. So, uh, let's go.
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return of the Herc, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all four galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, we've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory.
I think I missed the mission because I approached Deep Space Nine instead of starting the mission, so let me try this again. Unless it decides to time out on me.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help badly.
Come on. The High Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself. Would you like to review them?
This is Station Control. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your early...
Hello. Nice to be working with you again. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts. Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects.
I'll be blunt. The Herc have decimated most of the Dominion. All but one fleet gone. It's all the Jem'Hadar can do to keep our remaining worlds from being laid waste. There is no diplomacy with the Herc.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
Nice to see some fighters around here. You're here to fight the Herc, aren't you? Someone has to, before they eat everything in existence. Some of the other Gamma Rep, most of the Bajorans won't go near the processing areas.
This summit may not end well. Most of the High Council sees the Herc as a Dominion problem. They are content to let them fight to the end.
Here is Proconsul Titan's office.
This summit may be difficult. While your people will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and the Dominion, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of...
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father.
Hello. How can I help you today?
The Borg won't negotiate, and they won't stop. We are the only... It is good to see you.
Hello. How can I help you today? You can claim special gear from operational groups by completing an associated project. If you want to claim a special Omega Force weapon, for example, you'll need to file a project. To claim that weapon, is there anything else you need?
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple. My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of we would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even... Did you have another question?
Hello there. I suppose Admiral Quinn sent you down here to see where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. Something else on your mind?
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
I was once called Rodek, son of Nagra. It was a name given to me to prevent a great dishonor. With the aid of Martok, my name, my face, all have been restored.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. Will there be anything else?
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the...
Ah, Admiral Quinn's attaché. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently commissioned Starfleet officer at your service. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems. Something on your mind?
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, was there something else?
So, they dragged you into this too, huh? Can't say I'm too surprised. You've come a long way since you're... If you ask me, we'd be better off... I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself. Can I get you something?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
We're lucky to be alive, friend. There was little warning before the Herc attacked our homeworld. Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended.
It must be a surprise seeing Kremens here on a Federation station. Let that sink in for a minute. It's so bad in the Dominion that its citizens are looking for safe haven with their former enemies. We were the lucky ones. We got out early.
Quinn here. The summit will begin soon. I'd like to go over what you've learned. Interesting. The Klingon and Romulan positions were somewhat... Well, everyone's here and no one started...
Hello. I have high hopes for this summit. Many worlds in this quadrant. I can't help but think that there's a path to a peaceful resolution.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned? I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now.
Greetings. I am Wayun 10. I'm glad we had this moment to talk before the summit begins.
Jempak is more of a political creature than he was. Well, when we were both a lot younger. He's not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons. Know this. There are still Klingons who know...
If I can have everyone's attention... Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Herc. Bringing Herc boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in a damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
I need you to get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable Looks like the access system in this section was reset. You'll need to...
What are you talking about, man? Gain access to the next area.
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently off. Alright, the safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice. I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If...
I supposed to fucking do?
The Herc are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those...
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
Nice work, but I'm afraid there's bad news. We're picking up Herc vessels.
Honor your ancestors! Fight now! And destroy the Herc! Concentrate fire on their capital ships!
Keep my depot systems online! System online in 60 seconds!
Don't let the frigate swarms get behind you!
Just a few more seconds.
That was the last of them. We're not picking up any Herc ships on long-range sensors. For now, at least. In the meantime, our fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Tell Admiral Quinn not to wait too long to make a decision.
Well, I didn't know I had my mic open. I'm sorry about any coughing or anything else I may have did.
The Herc
but,
threat is real, and we can't afford to let it expand throughout the galaxy. There will be resistance to getting involved.
Here he comes with the next mission.
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369. Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also sustains her life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting something else on your mind?
Alright, well, as I was saying, that was interesting. I intended to go to the Delta Quadrant, not fight at Deep Space Nine, but oh well. Thanks for watching. If you got anything out of it, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe, and a comment would be nice too. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the stars.